Oh, yes. Well, I have to interrupt this Aerosmith song, but it's for a good reason. It's Aerosmith in combination on Vintage Sound. The drummer for Aerosmith is on the phone right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joey Kramer. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Tony. How are you, man?
Good, dude. Welcome to the great state of Iowa. It's great to have you on the phone, and I have to apologize for interrupting your own song, but I figured that'd be okay, right?
That's okay. That's okay. It'll be worth it.
Absolutely.
You're in Davenport, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we are. And it's so great to talk to you. We actually, just the other day, got a copy of Aerosmith Rocks Donington, and it's great, buddy. I don't know how else to describe it. It's fantastic.
Well, thank you, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
Oh, it's so it's a 20-song collection. Captures you guys at a show you did in June 2014 in the UK, right?
Yep.
So when you're Joey, when you're gonna film something like that, I mean, obviously you knew that was gonna take place, right?
Of course.
Do you find yourself fine-tuning, or at this point you've been doing it so long you can just show up and blow the roof off the place?
The latter, yeah. pretty much. Pretty much. You know, we've been doing it a long time, and when this band has always worked best under pressure, and when we know that there's something like that going on, that's when we usually play the best.
And that's always been the case, hasn't it? I mean, because it seems like, this is a storied run that you guys have had, and there's been a lot of pressure and tense situations, but you've all prevailed together. I mean, it's such a great story.
That's pretty much the case, yeah.
So currently, what's going on? And we'll come back to the Rocks Donington. But what do you find yourself doing? I know that you got the Joey Kramer's Rockin Roastin coffee, which is very cool, by the way. I think that
thank you.
I think that's exciting.
You got to get online and order some and try it out.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about that for a second, Joey. So when you get into the coffee business, I mean, obviously you got to sample a bunch of different beans and stuff to decide what you like, right?
Yeah. Well, you guys, I don't know if it's out that far yet in the stores.
Mm-hmm.
If you go online, you can punch in your zip code, and it'll give you the store where it's closest to you.
Fantastic.
But I'm not sure if it's as far out as Iowa yet. So the best way to get it is online until it gets out your way.
And
it's really, it's been like almost 4 years now. So the coffee is it's what's going on.
Right.
People think they're drinking gourmet coffee, but they're really not. Mine is really at a much more reasonable price point than most.
Right, which is nice. I mean, I think you understand that for people to be able to afford to drink something that they like on a daily basis, I mean, usually that could get super expensive. So I appreciate that you're aware of that, right? That's nice.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Website is rockinandroastin.com for more info. Order online and the store locator. So Joey, what's Aerosmith up to? I know that Steven put out the country record, but as it stands, I talked to Joe Perry a few months ago, and he hinted at maybe some touring in 2016. Can you talk about that yet at all?
Yeah, well, we just came off the road in August.
Okay.
We were out and did a bunch of dates in the United States. We did some markets actually that we hadn't been to in about 15 or 18 years.
Wow.
And that went over really well. That we had a really good time. The audiences were great. And that we did a bunch of what they call secondary markets.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of people that didn't get to see us over the last few years. So we went back to those markets and played there. And it was great. It was a lot of fun. And we came off the road the end of the first week of August, and now we're doing some off time. And we'll be back out, I think, probably in March or April.
Fantastic. Are there any plans, Joey, to get in the studio, or is there any new material that's been worked on?
Not to my knowledge. There's been talk about it, but nothing has materialized as of yet.
Okay. If you're just tuning in, that's Joey Kramer with Aerosmith. And if you're a fan of Aerosmith, which everybody is, you got to pick up Aerosmith Rocks Donington 2014, available on CD, DVD, Blu-ray, LP, digital formats. Joey, you guys have been doing it for a long time. All these formats that the music's available on. What's your thoughts on that? Because you could have, Donington on CD, DVD, Blu-ray, on the LP. What's your take on all that?
On all the different things that it's available on?
Yeah, on all the outlets that you have now, as opposed to when you guys got started in '70.
Well, I think it's great, and anybody can. I guess the Blu-ray, I guess, is what's the best.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I watch stuff on. But it's great because it's on vinyl, and so if people want to spin that vinyl, they can, and it's available in just about every format there is, which is a great thing. So you got no excuses not to get it.
Exactly. Did you ever think that vinyl would come back around like it has over the past 10 years or so?
I really didn't. I really didn't. But it has, and it's great.
It's crazy for people like me. I'm 32, and to say that I got into vinyl 5 years ago is a weird thing because I had all the I had all the cassettes and then the CDs, and then it's like you're taking a step back. But the quality, I don't know. There's something about listening to a record on vinyl that still is just right.
For sure,
it's the best, man.
For sure.
Before I let you go, Joey, what would be what's some advice that you have for young drummers? The radio station that I'm sitting in, I'm looking to my right, and we have this studio where bands come and play, and we have a drum kit in there. What type of advice do you offer young people that are just starting to play the drums, or maybe that have been for a few years?
I would say to just follow your dreams, and whoever tells you that you can't do it and it can't be done, it's not true. And you got to believe in what you're doing and believe in yourself, and just hit them hard and keep punching.
Can I ask you kind of a weird question, Joey Kramer?
Maybe.
Do you have a preference when it comes to drumsticks?
Drumsticks?
Yeah.
Well, I have my own signature line of drumsticks that are Zildjian drumsticks.
Fantastic.
Which is what I play and what I've been playing for a long, long time. So yeah, that's my preference.
I love it. You got your own drumsticks and you have your own coffee. What else do you need? Do you need a restaurant at this point? I mean, can we get together on something maybe?
It's coming.
Oh, really? Nice.
Oh yeah.
Where are you going to start out at? Where's the first one?
I'm going to open up some Rockin and Roastin cafes.
Oh, that's a great idea. Well, I tell you what, with the amount of coffee that gets drank in our area, I think that a Rockin' and Roastin' cafe would do well here. So keep us in mind, We might be a secondary market, but we got some money to spend, Joey Kramer. I think it would go over well.
Absolutely. I'll keep it in mind. I sure will.
All right, buddy. Aerosmith Rocks Donington 2014. Folks, pick it up at aerosmithrocksdonington.com. All the formats you need, and get more info about Joey's coffee at rockinandroastin.com. Joey Kramer, buddy, I just want to say that I really appreciate you taking the time. I'm happy for the continued success that you've had, and I hope to see you boys live in concert very, very soon.
All right. Thank you, Tony.
Have a good day, Joey Kramer. We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Okay. You do the same, man.
See ya. Bye.